Yes! Oh my God. I never start videos like this, but that was such a good game and an amazing comeback at the end. It was a great game, amazing goal in overtime. I am so excited right now. Oh my God. So the Flyers, they pick up a 4-3 win over the Columbus Blue Jackets in overtime. Kevin Hayes gets the game-winning goal. And this was the game where the Flyers, they get down very early. The first shot of the game goes in. It's a shot that Bjorkstrand, he comes in on the right side. And he shoots it on Elliott. No one knows where the puck is. Everyone's kind of wondering where it is. Everyone's looking up at the glass and all over, and it's got stuck in the top part of the net. Sat there. They looked at the overview. You could clearly see that it literally, I kid you not, it was in the center of the net. It was a perfect shot. Was stuck right there. It's 1-0 Columbus. A couple minutes later, the Flyers, they're stuck in their own zone. They've really struggled of just getting the puck out. In the first period of the last game versus Columbus, they had 3 shots on goal. In this game, they had 7 shots, and it was already under 10 minutes of play into the first. So it was maybe 13, 12 minutes left in the first period, and Columbus had like 7 shots. Flyers had maybe 2 at that point. They were struggling. Brian Elliott did make some key saves after that until a little breakdown at the Flyers blue line. Puck's bouncing around. Hops over Provorov's stick. It gets right by him. Foligno comes in. It's still rolling on him, and he flicks it between the legs. It was a beautiful goal, 2-0 Columbus. Minutes later, Travis Konecny gets the Flyers on the board on another weird goal. No one knew where the puck was. Travis Sanheim had it at the point. He shoots it. Konecny fell down. He slid towards the net. He actually got pushed down. There was going to be a penalty on the Blue Jackets for that, pushing Konecny down. The puck ended up going in, hit off Konechny's skate, went right in, was stuck in the back of the net. No one knew where it was, and it was a 2-1 hockey game. Konechny gets one. That's his 21st of the year. He's having a great season. So after the first period, the shots on goal were 8-7 in favor of Columbus. Going into the second, the Flyers, they're really getting some pressure early. It was really the Flyers having more majority of the puck possession. They only had 10 shots through the second period, and that was pretty late into the second period too, but they were still generating chances, but nothing was really on net. It was kind of just puck possession. Stuff was getting blocked, and they couldn't really get much traffic in front. And then early, the Blue Jackets, I'd say around 15 minutes, 16 minutes or so, the Blue Jackets, Mateau, a guy who hadn't scored until like 4 years prior. He got his first goal in like 4 years. And that's just something that would happen against the Flyers. He would score like that. Happened back against San Jose. If you remember, they had 2 players where they got their first NHL goals in the same game against the Flyers, and the Flyers went on to lose 6-1. But anyways, it's just luck right there. It was a shot from the slot that he actually deflected in front of the net. Elliott, he kind of got screened on it and also deflected. It was kind of a hard save there. It's a 3-1 hockey game. And after that, the Flyers, they're still pressuring. They're generating chances. As I said, they can't really get anything on net. And Aube-Kubel makes a great play here at the blue line. He gets it in, and then he gets some speed on the outside. He rips a shot past Merzlikins. And actually, before this, Michael Raffl kind of took Merzlikins down behind the net as Merzlikins, I'm going to butcher that all night. He turned the puck over behind the net and then looked like Raffl kind of hit him. No penalty was called. It went up the ice. It didn't even look like he was square in his net still. Aube-Kubel put on a quick shot, beat him glove side. It's a 3-2 hockey game. Minutes later, the Flyers go on a power play. And Claude Giroux gets one, a slap shot. It was kind of similar to that Sean Couturier goal versus the Capitals where he shot it on a one-timer on the left side. Giroux shot it as a one-timer on the right side, and he ripped it low on Merzlikins. It's a 3-3 game, and the Flyers are back in it. So late in the period, the Flyers get into a little bit of some penalty trouble. Columbus already had a 5-on-4 power play. Then they had a chance where Elliott made an amazing save. Great save. He slid over, made a glove save, kind of similar to Carter Hart's save versus New Jersey in the home opener all the way back in October, second game of the season. He makes a nice save. It slips out. He ends up getting the rebound. Matt Niskanen just goes Paul Bunyan-like and slams down on Nyquist in front of the net. No call. The next face-off, Kevin Hayes slashes Bjorkstrand, and it was a blatant slash. It might have been one of the easiest calls. It's a 5-on-3 with about 30 seconds left in the second period. And the Flyers, they go into the third period with a minute 14 penalty kill time. So the Blue Jackets had a minute 14 of a 5-on-3 power play, and the Flyers kill it off. So after The second period, the shots were 10-9 in favor of Columbus. The Flyers, they didn't really get many shots, but as I said, the puck possession was there. So the Flyers start the third period with that big kill, and then there's pressure back and forth from both teams. They're generating it all over the ice. The Flyers, they're getting chances. Columbus, they're getting chances. Columbus also hit a post after this 5-on-3. After the two shifts after that were more dangerous than the 5-on-3 itself. It was crazy that the Flyers were actually still tied in this game, and they were able to battle till overtime. Now, the last 5 minutes, the Flyers were basically playing like they were up 5-2, and they were just dumping the puck in, not really trying to score. Columbus was coming back in all different angles, and they finally were able to shut it down. And then this one goes into overtime, so the Flyers, they pick up a point, Columbus picks up a point, and the Flyers had 74, Columbus had 73. Now, the overtime was good. The Flyers, they generate pressure. They win the faceoff. That's the main thing you want to do. They generate their pressure. They're moving into the zone. Provorov, Giroux, and Couturier were out there to start, and then they switched it up. Actually, Lawton, Aube, Kubel, and Sanheim was a pairing after that. And after that, the Flyers put Konechny, Giroux, Couturier, Voracek, Provorov. They all had their chances in the overtime. Couturier had a 2-on-1 with Giroux. He feigned on the pass over to Giroux. It was kind of a play where Couturier moved into the slot, wide open shot. He did nothing with it. He actually feigned on the pass and went to the corner. Giroux went to throw it back, and it was just a turnover there. The Blue Jackets went the other way. Kind of an easy save for Elliott, but the Blue Jackets didn't really get any high-quality chances. A lot of the saves were kind of, I guess you could say, easy for Elliott. The only scary one was they had a shot on like a 2-on-1, and Elliott made the save, and actually the back of the strap on his helmet came off, so he had to flip that off. All the fans were booing for some reason. I don't really know why. And then Kevin Hayes. Kevin, oh my God. So he's skating into the zone. He kind of makes a little cutback, step back move. He throws it towards the net, and he beats Merzlikins, and then he does the WWE belt celebration around his waist. It was a great game. The Flyers pick up the all-important 2 points. Now, they do give Columbus a point, but now the Flyers have 75 points. Columbus was 73. Islanders and Carolina still with 72. And the Flyers are only 5 points behind first place in the Metropolitan Division. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. I'm loving this season. It's been amazing. Such a good game tonight. This is what the Flyers are made of. This is the game that just can make everyone say, oh my God, this is a team. All right, now I need to settle down. I'm going to show you guys the advanced stats and the regular stats from tonight's game. All right, what's up, everyone? I got the advanced stats here. So I'm going to start out with the heat map. And really, this is probably one of the most even heat maps I've seen, at least from the games that I've been starting to do the advanced stats. This is pretty even. So, like, the Flyers, they have their chances all around. They get a majority of their chances from in front of the net, and they're able to get a lot of scoring chances from there, some from the high slot, the half wall. I mean, they were all over the ice. Same thing with the point, and really the same thing with Columbus. The Blue Jackets had 2 of their goals that were, pretty close in front of the net, and so did the Flyers. I mean, it was a very tight game tonight, and the heat map definitely showed it. There was chances all over the ice. So now to move into the Corsi. All right, so in the first period, the Flyers had a 56.25% to the Blue Jackets' 43.75%, and the same numbers would carry over at the end of the second period with the Flyers 56.25 to the Blue Jackets 47.75 or 43.75, and then in the third, as I said, the Blue Jackets, they were getting their chances. They actually moved up about 4%, and the Flyers had a 52.63 to the Blue Jackets 47.37. And then to end out the game, the Flyers had a 54.9 percentage in throughout all 3 periods, and then the Blue Jackets had a 45.1 throughout the game itself. So the Flyers win the Corsi, they win the game, they get the all-important 2 points, and now they have Winnipeg on Saturday at 1 o'clock, and then San Jose, the Rangers. The rest of this month is winnable. Now let's go out and show it. And you know what? Let's not even worry about first or let's not even worry about third place or a wild card spot. Let's get first place. First place in the Metro. Let's go, boys. Come on.